With the first pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Hornets select Anthony Davis.
What a tremendous moment for any young player, and particularly Davis, who blossomed so late in his career, and now is the #1 pick. You see him embracing his college coach, John Calipari. He joins Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who's the only guys to be AP National Player of the Year, national champion, and the #1 overall pick in the NBA draft is Anthony Davis, is headed to New Orleans. Hi, Mark Jones is standing by with the newest New Orleans Hornet.
Yeah, Anthony, they have shuffled the deck a little bit down there in New Orleans. Emeka Okafor has been traded since you made your visit to Washington now. And what kind of an impact does it have on you and how much you can contribute next year?
Yeah, I just want to come in and do the best I can. I know Coach Williams is a great coach, and he has the best intentions for me. So when I go down there, I'm just going to do whatever he wants me to do and try to be a team leader.
You blocked almost 5 shots a game last year. How much of that translates to the NBA game?
It's going to be very difficult. Guys are very crafty and use a lot of ball fakes. They're professionals and they do this for a living. So I have to try to get used to what guys' tendencies are and try to block them then.
All right, Anthony, congratulations. Heather Cox, there's a lot of 6'3" sophomores in high school hoping the same thing happens to them. Over you.
Thanks so much, Mark. Joined by his parents, Anthony Davis Sr. Congratulations. Now, your son becomes the new face of the Hornets franchise less than a year after they traded the old face, Chris Paul. What kind of advice have you given him to handle that instant pressure?
Just to always stay humble. You are part of a big organization now. Just go in and do whatever the team asks you to do and just work hard, keep hard working going.
Enjoy every minute of it. And Narrator, such an unusual journey. You heard Reese talk about the fact that no high school gym, an 8th growth spurt in high school, now the #1 draft. How surreal has this journey been for you and your family?
It has been weird to see him grow so fast, to having to buy a new bed, buy new clothes for him. I'm just a happy moment right now.
Now he'll be able to buy his own clothes.
Exactly. You buy me some too.
There you go.
With the second pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Michael Kidd-Gilchrist of the University of Kentucky and Somerdale, New Jersey. With the third pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Bradley Beal from the University of Florida.
Bradley Beal, the sharp-shooting guard from Florida, led the SEC guards in rebounding. Brothers played football. They toughened him up in those driveway basketball games. His mother, Besta, taught him how to shoot. And for the first time in draft history, we have freshmen going 1, 2, 3. And all freshmen from the SEC and the SEC East as Bradley Beal celebrates his 19th birthday with a handshake with David Stern.
I'll tell you, Reese, 1, 2, 3. The NBA just got 3 terrific young men, 3 high character guys.
He's digging the picture of himself as a 6-year-old back there. I'm guessing that you're having a pretty good birthday today. Tell me exactly what went into the decision to come out, because it seems to have worked out for you. You told me that it was a tough call for you.
It really was, because I just established relationships with my teammates down in Florida, and then at the same time I like school, and what I wanted to do at school required a lot of school down the line. So it was really tough to give it up, but I just knew I had to chase my dream in front of me.
Early in the season at Florida, you were very deferential, just trying to fit in. Later in the year, more aggressive. How do you continue that aggressive trend in the NBA?
Just staying confident and staying humble and just always just trying to get better. I think my game will always speak to itself, and then whenever my team needs to boost, I'm pretty sure I'll always be there to pick them up.
With the 4th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Dion Waiters of Syracuse University.
An emotional moment for Dion Waiters as Thomas Robinson continues to wait. Dion Waiters out of Syracuse, Didn't start a game last year. He joins Marvin Williams of North Carolina in 2005, the only lottery picks. Played in college, didn't start a single game. But look, Waiter's got starters minutes. That's all semantics. Averaged 24 minutes a game. He was a big leader on Jim Boeheim's team. And now Dion.
Dion, your agent shut you down at the Chicago Draft Combine, the thinking being that you had a promise from a team. How much anxiety did that cause you?
Not much at all. You know, I got a lot of trust in my agents. They've been in the game for a long time, and, you know, they know it's right.
Maturity was a little bit of an issue earlier in your career at Syracuse, as you smile. What made you turn the corner?
You know, just Coach Boeheim being hard on me, you know. Going into college, I had everything my way. You know, I went there as a boy and left as a man.
All right, congratulations, guys. He's been called one of the most NBA-ready players in this year's draft class. Back to you.
With the 5th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Thomas Robinson from the University of Kansas. With the 6th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Damian Lillard of Weber State University.
What a rise for the guard from Oakland, California, who played at Weber State. Weber State not really in the front of the consciousness in college basketball. Lillard didn't face a team in the top 25 while playing for the Wildcats, but boy, did he put up some impressive numbers. He finished 2nd in the nation in scoring, 24.5 points per game, handed out 4 assists per game, shot nearly 41% from 3, and now he has an opportunity to lead the Portland Trail Blazers as a guard out of Weber State.
Well, tremendous range on his shot.
With the 7th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Golden State Warriors select Harrison Barnes from the University of North Carolina.
And while we saw Kentucky guys early in the draft, we're going to hear that North Carolina name called almost certainly 4 times in the first round, and led by their star swingman Harrison Barnes. Barnes, first team All-ACC, 2 years playing for Roy Williams. Led the team in scoring both years, tied 1 year with Tyler Zeller. He's going to get drafted before too much longer. Great work ethic, tremendous character type guy. Once again, it's been a theme of this early part of the draft. Here's Harrison Barnes.
With the 8th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Toronto Raptors select Terrence Ross from the University of Washington. With the 9th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Andre Drummond from the University of Connecticut.
We saw the emotion that Jay mentioned just a second ago, and you also see Austin Rivers. I'm going to tell you why Rivers looks very happy. He hasn't been picked. He's wanted to go to New Orleans, and the Hornets are back on the clock at 10, but this moment is for the Pistons' latest big man. That's the legacy of big men in Detroit, dating back to Bob Lanier and Spider Sally from those championship teams. Lambeer, who could step outside, and now Drummond and Monroe up front together for the Pistons as Andre shakes David Stern's hand, and he's off to the NBA, Jay.
A year ago at this time, you were deciding whether you were going to have another year of high school or not, Andre. Now you're the 9th pick in the NBA draft. What was the most revealing part of your journey from then to now?
Just making the decision to leave high school early, and then leaving UConn early as well. I mean, I love my family, I love the teammates, and Connecticut's a great state, and Detroit, here I come.
How were you able to alleviate some of the fears of the personnel people you worked out for, especially Detroit, those that questioned your motor?
Well, Detroit's going to see that I'm a hard worker and that I'm going to put my all in every single day.
All right, guys, Detroit's a town that knows about good motors, right? Back to you.
With the 10th 2012 NBA Draft, the Portland Trail Blazers select Myers Leonard from the University of Illinois. With the 12th pick in the 2012 NBA Draft, the Houston Rockets select Jeremy Lamb from the University of Connecticut. With the 13th pick in the 2012 draft, the Phoenix Suns select Kendall Marshall from the University of North Carolina. With the 15th pick in the 2012 draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Maurice Harkless from St. John's University and Queens, New York. With the 20th pick in the 2012 NBA draft, the Denver Nuggets select Avon Fournier from St. Maurice, France, and he last played for Poitiers in France. With the 30th pick in the 2012 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Festus Ezeli from Benin City, Nigeria, and Vanderbilt University.
With the 34th pick in the 2012 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Jay Crowder from Marquette University. With the 35th pick in the 2012 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Draymond Green from Michigan State University.